tone, not like muscle.
Yeah.
So if it's tone, like they know, they take care. Because a lot of women will accumulate like heaviness in the upper arm.
I do.
You do. So, but like if you know that they avoid that, then it's like, oh, they really do.
But I think
care
like
about their fitness.
my history of running track, that's why like my legs always like it's just muscle memory. Like my legs never get like out
Bad.
of shape. Yeah.
That's
I still have that little.
The calf muscle.
Yeah.
That's good. What was your event?
I did 300s and 200s.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. I just clicked on it.
No, I mean the screen. You would see. Yeah, no, you good.
I can't.
I sound so nasally.
That's what I'm telling you, and it's not even like direct mic. It's just like a dope only problem.
Yeah.
I can't work out with women, man. I can't work out with anybody, really, but especially not women.
But how can you? I mean, how do you work out?
I don't like working out with
But-
men either.
but they
they're
like-
mean.
Just working out.
Yeah, they're so mean. Do one more. You can do it. Bitch, no, I cannot.
That's encouraging.
Leave
If it's
me
a
alone.
training
That's
situation,
encouraging.
Leave me alone. I cannot.
See,
I'm
that's
about to
encouraging.
cry. Leave me alone.
That's not picking up.
Huh?
That's not picking up.
But if you don't work out with somebody, you like again, it lacks accountability. You'll kind of shortcut everything. It doesn't have to be a dude. You could work out with a hot chick.
What you mean? Oh, like a hot chick work her out?
Yeah.
No, but you'll take a male trainer, right? You're just talking about a regular
I
guy.
won't even take a male trainer.
Why not? You
'Cause
scared
you
you'll get
guys-
attracted to him?
Bubba.
That's a thing, right?
No, I'm telling you,
That's a move.
The male trainer with the female clientele, that's shooting fish in a barrel.
You think so?
I don't
Yeah,
get
that's all you got on
attracted that easily to somebody I'm working with.
Oh, yeah.
But
I should've
I don't like the aggression is what I don't like.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see them in the gym and the girl's like doing a pull up and she's like turning red in the face and he's like, you can do one more.
That's encouragement. That's not
No,
aggression.
that's too rough. I don't like that. Don't freaking yell at me.
Close friends on IG list is for exclusive twerk videos. It's titties or ass needs to be shown. That's what it was created for. What we're not going to do is transform this and change it to some positive, good thing. That's not what it's for. We're not doing that.
Oh,
Okay?
lips have a lot to do with it. Fat lips. If you see a girl with some fat lips, shit, that's a good start.
Watch out because people.
So how did things fall apart with Bubba,
How did things fall apart?
or how did they end?
Well, he ended up, because, like, we always messed around, even when he was down
All
here in
right,
Atlanta.
that's enough. We're going to let you get back to work. And you've been on the bench with Bubba and Pink. He'll be on the bench with Bubba and Pink. We appreciate the call. You didn't say happy birthday, but I know you want to say happy birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
Y'all really wasn't dating.
Some of them still smashing in front of their 1 and 2 year olds, man. You know what I'm saying? They still out here.
Just hoping they won't remember.
Listen, man, I hit a bitch one time, man, the baby was bouncing all over the bed. I ain't just no fuck. You shouldn't have came. You shouldn't have came in here.
So she taps me on the shoulder. She says, this is, I can't make this up, man. She taps me on the shoulder. She says, you eat ass, don't you? She says, you are an ass eater. You eat ass. I know it. I said, so I just dropped my gym shorts and my jaws right there. And she's like, she gets a little closer, and she's like,
I can't find it.
I think light-skinned chicks got better coochie, and dark-skinned chicks get better head. That's the first statement I got for you. Now, is Bubba crazy?
You might have knocked him out on round 1.
This is wild. This is so out of my level of comprehension.
Yeah.
I don't even, my thinking capabilities doesn't even go this far.
It's incomprehensible to you.
This is outrageous. Yeah.
Why on God's green earth are these guys, Deion Sanders, Ed Reed, why y'all not going on your phone, going live when these white schools won't give y'all an interview? Deion Sanders is the greatest football player arguably to ever live. Ed Reed, the greatest safety arguably to ever live in the entire universe. All right. Ed Reed, a part of the greatest college football run at the University of Miami. Why y'all not going on live? Miami been trashed for how long now? It's been, God damn, 20, 30 years now.
Since Ed Reed left.
Why you haven't gotten an interview there? You've been wanting to coach. You've been wanting to coach for years. You can't even get an interview at the school that they
Just outside leg kick so you could just feel what the guy felt like. I'm just like.
Oh, Jesus.
Imagine multiple times, like fucking just eating that.
Man, I got my celebrations down already for my home runs. You know what I mean?
You 5 years
I got my celebrations down pat.
Like a freshman in college.
There they go. Slide, 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 slide. Skate, song, skate, song, skate. I like you got on some 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 skate. Start for the jet, let's go. Pull off a sliding, riding, there they go.
That's almost like that Pat Mahomes and Travis
You
Kelce
guys
story.
are back on the Bench Podcast with Bubba and Pink, home of sports, music, and mayhem. This is the birthday edition show. Bubba's birthday. Alrighty. Yeah, appreciate that. We don't have to do a whole birthday song. If so, what's the old school one?
The Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie. If it is,
Yeah.
I prefer the Stevie Wonder. But we don't have to do all of that.
What about Luther Campbell?
Luther Campbell. How does that go?
It's your birthday.
All right, yeah, that's it. They flock in. I put some invitations out. People to come by to the studio. Some people who's been on the show before. One's commenting. That probably means she's not coming. She
Probably not. Kind of overcompensated with these smiley, kissy face things.
Yeah, that is what that is.
Yeah, man.
Overcompensating?
That's overcompensation for sure.
I know a thing or two about that.
Do you?
What's going on, Eddie? Eddie comes by. I don't know if, she don't mind. I mean, she comes by bearing gifts.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you also volunteer to be his designated driver home?
No. I did not.
Hope you got your Uber account ready, buddy.
No. I drive responsibly.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in
It's
high
still
school.
Bubba.
When I was in high school, we'd be like, yo, for real, man, Jeff's a really good drunk driver. Like, we can trust him. Like, it was great.
No, that's terrible. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about a little bit of everything today. I mean, we have some sports, some dating, some things I've learned over the past
Oh,
year.
you're gonna dispel some wisdom to us today.
Yeah, man, I have some wisdom.
Oh,
I have some wisdom to dispel here.
been keeping it under the wraps till now. Best kept secret in the city.
No, for sure. When do people like? I know women and men are different, right? Because women are like really.
They sure are.
They're really like big on birthdays. Are you big on birthdays?
I am.
Yeah, most women are really big on birthdays, and some guys vary. There's a variance in there, right? Me, not really. Like I don't necessarily have to do anything.
Just have a show in your own honor.
That's it. Man. Like, everybody's asking me, "What you doing tonight? Where you going? Where we at?" Yeah, I'm doing the show tonight. This is my fun,
I like it. I'm more like that.
Yeah.
I have a coworker who will be nameless, but he's a guy and he's a friend on Facebook, and I kind of noticed like he was like celebrating his birthday, and it like went like multiple days with pictures and things like that.
Oh, wow.
And by about day 3, I'm like, my God, this guy's celebrating his birthday like a woman.
Is he? No, wait a minute. Is he Caribbean?
I don't know.
Because carnivals are like from sun up to sundown for days.
But I think
that's not
that's
birthdays.
for your birthday though.
I mean, if that's how you're used to celebrating.
That's how you used to celebrate in Carnival. Like,
Yeah, I think that's a difference.
yeah.
You think so?
I'm not the
I mean,
same
I don't
guy
have
in the
the
bedroom as I am in the
energy.
basketball court.
I personally don't have the energy.
As a frequent carnival goer, it's the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, it's not a lot of naked people on your birthday. At least I haven't seen one.
Except for yourself in the mirror.
Speak for yourself there, Bubba.
Whoa!
It's a joke.
Eddie's naked birthday.
It's a joke. Joking.
You really brought that on yourself, dude. Literally.
Shout out to Blu-ray and Ebony Jimmy Green, man. But yeah. So I don't know. But also, is age a part of that? Because of course, back in the day, I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to go to the club. I'm trying to do this on a birthday.
Yeah. No, I think you kind of
You age out of that.
You can age out of that, depending on your lifestyle. But
Yeah.
You think you aging out of that, Bubba?
Oh yeah. I mean, well, I haven't been to a club and God knows how long anyway. But definitely aging out of like I have to do something on my birthday or whatever.
I do think it's way more of a female thing to really do something on your birthday.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but we don't want to make anyone feel any type of way gender wise, you know. We're for all genders on this show.
Gender equality.
Yeah, gender equality.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought we were also for the truth.
Here comes the roller coaster.
I haven't heard from Just Black or D-Law. I wonder does that mean it's still coming or not?
I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out. No call, no show. I have to do some sneak dissing on Facebook.
Hey, so what about what is like the most elaborate thing you did on for a birthday?
Most elaborate thing I've ever done on for a birthday.
For your own.
I haven't done anything elaborate, man.
Really?
That's hard to believe. So all those stories just happen to be not on your birthday?
Oh yeah, all the crazy stories. All the crazy stories. Chuck says unless it's a landmark year. That's a good comment. Chuck says unless it's a landmark year, like
21, 33.
Because Jesus,
33's a landmark.
Jesus year.
Well, black people.
And then you got
they do Jesus year.
Yeah, Dirty 30. I'll put that in there.
Yeah.
Like you said, 21 is a big one. 18 is a big one. 33, 50,
40.
40.
Yeah, I think most of the decades kind of have like
yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I mean, Dirty 30.
But not 20.
30,
not 20.
Well, 20 because 21 is
Because
usurped
21
by
is the thing.
21
Yeah,
being a
yeah,
legal
yeah.
drinker.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I remember I was in Hooters at Tallahassee on my 21st birthday, and I just remember thinking to myself, having a beer, I'm like, God, I'm already on the back end of my drinking career at this point. I've already been to the mountaintop.
You already been to the mountaintop. Yeah, man. I remember, because see, I started drinking so young, man. I had my first drink at Chucko house party, man, when I was like 13, 12.
Really?
Yeah, I had some E&J, man, Irk and
I was 15 on the way to high school dance, and we had some Jack Daniels and some sort of vodka.
Jack Daniels and vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were starting out strong.
Yeah. Well, but in those days, like, it really was just what one of your friends could steal from their parents' like liquor cabinet, and they didn't think it would be missed.
Yeah.
So you just took what you could.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was 18.
18, first drink. What was it?
Late
I
bloomer.
don't even remember.
Really?
You remember?
No. I got put on to amaretto sours, though, because I was never a great drinker.
Really?
I was never good at it.
So what was your most elaborate birthday that you've done like for yourself? It's hard to think when you really like get put on the spot. That's part of the problem too.
I don't know. Probably just my friends got me drunk. Probably.
Any particular circumstance, or
happens.
just?
Well, I think I was Muslim for like 5 years, and then I didn't drink for 3 years after that because I was scared of liquor. And
Scared?
Well, yeah, because I was Muslim, and Muslims don't drink.
But I didn't know fear was a component.
Well, when you leave the religion, you don't. It's not like a off switch.
Oh.
So
I thought it would be. It's like, man, I've wasted 5 years being a Muslim. I'm going to go wild. What?
But no, I spent 5 years being Muslim. You can't drink when you're Muslim. And after I left the religion, I spent another 3 years like abstaining from alcohol because I just didn't want it in my body. And then I turned 35 and I went to a poetry show with a bunch of girls and they got me drunk. And
Really?
Yeah. And I threw up.
Did any clothes come off?
No.
You never know. Poetry, wine, and
No,
girl on girl nudity.
Sounds like the perfect recipe, huh?
It's a birthday I would enjoy, except for the poetry.
I got drunk so fast. My body
Really?
was like so pure and I just threw up.
I did, and shout out to these two people that can confirm the story, Kelvin and Steve. I drank a whole bottle
Of what?
Of vodka.
What?
Which size bottle?
Yourself?
Myself, a fifth of vodka, man.
Wow.
Drunk it by myself. I'm very proud of that moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever had your liver checked?
I don't drink. I haven't drunk as heavy like that since college. So, in a few years past college, post college. But after that, I mean, and maybe a couple years after that. But after that, not really much of a heavy drinker, man. You kind of lose the taste for being like drunk. You don't want to be drunk after a certain.
No, I was gonna say at some point you age out of heavy drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like I don't want to put myself through that. Like
Yeah.
when you're truly hammered, when there's parts of your evening you can't remember, when you're vomiting and hungover.
That
Like
part.
at some point it's like, why did I do this? Like
I
whatever
definitely-
fun I had
Yeah.
wasn't worth this.
I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. It's two things, and they both are connected, right? I don't like to drink heavy when I don't have anybody to go home to or somebody at home, like a woman, of course. And number two, if you drink really heavy, you can't do nothing with her when you do get home anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
they're
that's
connected,
they're
so.
connected. So it's like,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
yeah.
I definitely threw up my entire breakfast in the bathroom stall at Valencia one time.
Ray said pink a freak.
How
on
so?
the clothes cover.
Oh yeah. I'm good with that. Thanks for letting them know, Ray.
All right.
For the people in the back.
Yeah, for real. Let's wrap up this little birthday topic here with some of the top 5 things that I've learned here, man.
Oh, you
Over
haven't
the
done a
year.
top 5 in a while. I like
I haven't done a top 5 in a while, and when I have, the last couple times it's been shows or movies, right?
Yeah. Well, no. There was a series. You were doing a couple of these types of things. Like it was more not just shows. It was like thoughts.
Oh, okay.
that you did. It was a while. It's been a while since you did one of those.
It has been a while.
To be fair, I prefer the deep thoughts.
These are deep thoughts. There you
you
go.
go.
There you go.
Brace yourself, Eddie.
I am.
These are deep.
Trust me.
So these are the top 5 things that I've learned over the past year. All right, about myself growing in this world here. Number 1, and this is not a coincidence here or anything. I've learned I really love Haitian women. I know. I know. But I've learned that about myself. And first of all, shout out to all women of African descent and all of that stuff. But, don't want to X anyone out of my future endeavors. But
You just X'd out all the whites, the Asians, and the Hispanics.
But I have learned I do love Haitian women. And shout out to all of them. Ça passe. All right.
What makes the Haitian woman so special for you?
It's
Be honest. Be honest.
What
Tell
are you?
the truth now.
What are you intimating here, Eddie?
tell the truth, shame the devil. No, there's a couple of things, right? So
Sure.
number 1, I find you find in Caribbean women, period, that they are more they are more, not nurturing is not the word.
Sensual.
I'm getting to that, but I want to stay here first. You want to get straight to it.
You know how people do.
Bubba's a big foreplay guy.
People want to get right to it. They like so if you're thinking like they take care of their man, like that's one of their
Nurturing.
main. Is that the word? Okay.
Nurturing, yeah.
It's been a while
No,
since I've
or
been to
what?
school.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, they're big nurturing.
It's been longer for me. Believe me.
Well, Bubba's a big baby, so of course he would like that.
Yeah, they're big on nurturing. Number two, it is the sensual side, right? So they remember we had Rose, and we were asking her about Haitian women.
Oh yeah.
And we didn't provoke her. She just was talking about the Haitian culture, Haitian women, and one of her main points was, and Haitian women love the fuck.
She was pretty clear about that.
She was pretty clear.
Left no doubt.
You're right. And
Eddie, are you Haitian?
I am.
Do you like to?
Right, and so you have that part, but a lot of women like to, but it's just it's you know it's different in that culture and how they make you feel and all of that great stuff. All right, so we got that. Okay, another one is I found out literally just as over this past year, it's okay to say no. You know, like.
To drugs. And...
It's okay to say no to family and friends. Like, people will live and still love me. You know what I mean? Like, so we got this thing where my family and friends, that particular network there, they'll just randomly send Cash App requests. And sometimes I haven't heard from these people in months. And for some of these people that's watching, you know, that's just the way it's been, right? So there's no indifferent here. But I would always send. You know, I was just saying, whatever, you know, $20 here, $50 here, $100 here, whatever. But what they don't know is it's 20, 25 other people that's requesting this. They think they're the only one that's having in that moment, right? But I'm sending anyway. Oh, and I can't leave out nieces and nephews. I said, well, you know. I know I said family, but I want to make sure I point them out.
Specify.
You know what I'm saying? Cousins, all y'all. And so, you know, over the past few months, I've been doing this thing where I just ignore the request. And
I didn't know Cash App had a request feature.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Because you only send?
Yeah. And I always send when like, hey, I'm getting something from you or whatever. I owe you money. I'm going to send it. I didn't know you could just randomly request it.
Yeah, you could randomly request money, man.
I would automatically assume that's a scam.
Right, so it's okay to say no. I've learned that, man.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It's really big. All right. Oh, that's what she said. I'm never going. The next one is, I'm never going to hoop like I used to be able to hoop.
Oh.
No matter how many diets, which diet going on YouTube, Google, and trying to figure out. I dropped candy for a long time. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And all of that stuff.
Sad day for the candy industry.
Now I'm back on candy because it doesn't make a difference. I'm just not going to be able to. I have to be okay with that. You know what I mean? I have to live with that.
You accept this.
I have to accept it. I've accepted it over the past year.
About this, and
right.
You were really bummed out.
Yeah. So I've come to acceptance, man.
You just have to accept the player that you are,
and
make the most of that.
And make the most of it.
Did you was it like just a slow decline, like a gradual decline in how well you play? Or did you just wake up one day and your knees were bad?
A mixture of both.
Wow.
A mixture of both. I told Tommy is a guy. We're coming up. We're putting the team. Pink and I putting the team in this GM5 league. It's a local rec league, right? And it's a younger guy, younger than me. His name is Tommy. And I asked Tommy how old he was. He's about 29, 30. And he's playing really well right now. And I said, okay, you got a couple of years left. He's like, man, no, I got 10 years left. I said, no, it don't work like that, man. I said, you want to cherish this moment you're in right now. Because you got a couple of years left at this height that you're at. And then you're just going to wake up one day and it's just not going to be like that.
But see, it doesn't really happen like that.
It depends. For me, I had a major injury.
Yeah, well, if you have a major injury. But, like, more often than not, what happens is like, you'll have a bad day. And then oh, man, I just had a bad day. You know, you may play a little better next time. I'm getting it back. And then you may have another bad day. And it's like you kind of initially you try to just dismiss it as one-off bad day. Mm-hmm. And then like you kind of start to play with yourself and like you string too many of those together. And then you try that and you realize that doesn't really matter either. And you're just then you're in full decline. No, I had a friend of mine. And this guy was an incredible player. Played Division II basketball. Played overseas. 51 years old. He could still dunk. And
Wow.
but he always would say this to me. He goes. I'm no longer playing to get better. I'm only playing to slow the decline. And that's where you and I are.
Yeah.
Like that. You stay active enough so that you're not. The bottom doesn't fall out and you just can't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
But you no longer have the capacity to get better. Those days are
a
beyond.
great point.
Oh, it's great wisdom, man. Great
It
wisdom.
is. It is.
Wow.
So we can't credit you. We have to credit the other guy.
I did credit the other guy. No. I'm not the sort of guy that goes around taking credit from other people. The great Tim Larson. I'll even say his name on air.
Number 4 here, man. People on social media are just dumb. You know, you gotta let them speak in peace. Let them speak their peace, man.
Time out. Can we just amend that and say that people everywhere, like the average human being,
Yeah.
is so fucking stupid. They're literally a danger to themselves and others. Like that's just where we are with people. And so like that's why when people die, like I usually don't get upset. I'm like, this might be a societal win. Like this person was probably an idiot. If we're just doing raw numbers here,
Yeah.
most people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So when most people die, we've just lost an idiot.
But listen, my point to the social media though is because I used to get wrapped up in a lot of arguments, and just senseless arguments that doesn't make any sense. It's not going to go anywhere. People are if you can make all the great points you want, they're never going to see it your way or try to see it your way. Just know people are dumb. You can move on. Some of the recent things, you got the 50 Cent over Lil Wayne in the verses. That's just fucking dumb.
50
I'm
Cent
not
and
going to
Lil
waste
Wayne.
my time and energy as bad as I want to. And I really wanted to just get in there and give those people all I had in these comments. It's just all right, man. People are just
Wait,
fucking dumb.
just
No.
50 Cent and Lil Wayne?
In a verses, right? It doesn't even make sense. I know. And then before that, it was you go to Trump for president. It's dumb
Let's
people.
not go
Before that, you had 2 girls in a cup. It's just
Oh my God.
people are just.
Well,
fucking
who
dumb
argues
on
about
social
2
media.
girls, 1 cup? No, seriously. There's no argument there. It just is what it is.
All right, the next one, man. What, man?
Well, no, here's another wise quote. Like,
Go ahead.
if you are arguing with an idiot, anybody looking at it from a distance doesn't know who the idiot is.
Yep.
And you have to put that in context. But see, okay, here's one thing. Do you find yourself, having learned that in the past year, do you just, like, stay away from certain people who are just so stupid it's almost unavoidable?
Oh,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You got
I
to.
think it's good for your mental health
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
just kind of get away from people that are just so consistently dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are just want to argue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they could be intellectually smart but emotionally dumb. Like
No,
just
for
a
sure.
low
I suppose so.
emotional IQ. Yeah, I'm in grad school.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
a
how
lot
does
of
an
A-plus students.
emotionally dumb person, like, what is
They're just erratic.
No,
in
but
behavior.
what is their how does that manifest itself in an argument or debate? I'm curious.
Circular conversation. There's no conclusion. It's just like a revolving door argument. You say
Okay.
something, and they don't even process what you've said because they're just waiting on their chance to attack.
Okay, so they really don't stand on any particular position. They just kind of
No.
run around, and it's pointless to argue with them.
Yes.
Okay, I can check.
Very pointless to argue. It's like you're talking to a brick wall.
Yeah. See, I don't equate that as emotional stupidity. I equate that as intellectual stupidity. That same thing. Because to me, you cannot process a coherent thought or position. And to me, that's an intellectual deficiency. You may be right, but that's how that's kind of how I've been in those positions.
I think I used to feel like that until I got into grad school because it's grad school. Everybody's getting their masters. And then you have conversations with certain people, and it's like, and they're top 15% of their class.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, yeah.
But when it comes to just common, debate, it's like they don't know how to argue objectively. Everything is subjective. Everything is biased. They
Yeah.
don't know how to look at something and not take it personal. And it's like crazy because the type of classes that we're taking is literally teaching you how to think critically.
Okay.
But you're having a one-on-one conversation and you're taking everything personally.
Yeah.
I got that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wild.
That makes sense in that way.
Yeah. No, for sure.
So, Bubba, are we up to 0.5 now?
We're up to 0.5 now. And number 5 is I'm right a lot.
Just not as much as me.
I'm right a lot more than I'm wrong, so I just need to go with my first mind. I mean, I was dead right about Ben Simmons being a supreme bum, even when everybody was calling me crazy out of my mind. I was right about Mahomes before he touched the field. I'm right
Wait,
about
before he touched the field?
his rookie season. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, for sure.
Were you did you follow him big at Texas Tech?
No. Part of that was I was an anti-Alex Smith guy. Part of that was I was just very involved in the preseason and practices and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
okay.
It's like this guy's just different. I'm typically right about crazy chicks.
For a guy who's right in that category, you certainly surround yourself.
I'm saying once I identify it, I identify
it takes
it.
a while.
It's not about when you get it right; it's about getting it right. And I pull out early,
Let's hope
literally
you
and
pull out
figuratively.
I got one for the stomach.
I'm right about when I'm in traffic, and when you're in traffic and you're in the you're staying in the lane and you could go over, maybe go up, but I stay in the lane to wait till that lane free up versus going all over the road and just
Really?
not going anywhere. Yeah, because when you're switching lane to lane, you're not going anywhere.
See,
man.
when
Just
I'm
stay
in
in your lane, stay patient.
See,
and the
no,
lane's gonna open up,
we're
free up.
different, man. Because I'm like Bruce Lee. I'm like be like water. And you just go and you find the flow.
No,
As
man.
long as I'm moving, it's positive.
But you're not.
The
Next lane you get in is gonna slow down.
and then you move. I'm not married to a lane. I'm just go. I'm like it's water. If I have to use the shoulder, I'm there. Whatever it takes. I'm like Bruce Lee and Malcolm X in traffic.
You gotta use.
I'm
the
be
shoulder.
like water by any means necessary.
This is why Florida has so many
Are you
accidents.
driving like water or is it very jerky?
No, it's fluid and
It's
smooth.
fluid.
Yeah. Almost like lube.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's my top 5 things I've learned. Oh, and a bonus here.
Bonus lesson.
There's a bonus.
The bonus is actually a saying that I remembered about a month back from college. And I've been going by this. So the saying is, if you smell good, you look good. You look good, you fuck good. You fuck good, you show up, then all you gotta do is blow up.
Wow.
That almost sounds like a Dion thing. No, but I think Dion literally said that instead of fuck good, play good.
Oh, okay.
I literally think he said that like
That's
back
a down south country thing. I got that.
back in his
Kelvin, Hawthorne, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he said that like back when he was like maybe in the draft going to the Falcons. Yeah. That's funny though. So you've been saying that to yourself a lot? Are you a big daily affirmations guy?
I'm not. Are y'all?
Eddie,
are
are
big
you?
Are y'all big on affirmations?
I'm huge on
real?
affirmations.
I would have bet
I-
$1,001,000 that you were big on affirmations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
It's like-
I'm like super zen lately.
Yeah.
Like even when things are going like terribly wrong, I'm still like I can see the silver lining. Like I'm pretty good at that.
That's
and I
funny.
think it was, just the positive affirmations that, slowly change your mindset because life is pretty heavy for me right now. I'm a mom, I'm a substitute teacher, I'm an intern, I'm a grad student. That's a lot of hats. And, it's all about perception. Instead of saying I have to do this, I say I get to do this. And that changes the way I look at everything because I get to have an opportunity to change my life around.
It's funny, like psychologically, like I agree with like the concept of affirmations. I think they are kind of important, but I don't practice it at all.
You don't practice.
Is it like
anything.
speaking things
I
into
don't practice
existence?
anything?
Is that?
Well,
Really?
physically,
What?
do you have a spiritual practice at all?
A spiritual practice?
Right.
I practice shooting.
That's a physical practice. I mean, a spiritual or emotional.
No, I'm not a
something-
spiritual person.
That's what I'm saying. You don't practice anything. I
No,
didn't
but
mean
but it's an
physically.
exercise of psychology, not spirituality. You can interpret it as that way.
spirituality is-
You
that's
can
what I'm
interpret
saying.
it that
It's a
way.
very
But
subjective term.
psychology is psychology. It's like
Yeah.
you can do that without having a spiritual
But it
component.
changes you spiritually, though. If you continue to, it starts off psychological, perhaps, but it does change you spiritually over time because you just become genuinely positive.
I like I said, I agree with the psychology of it. But I just, for whatever reason, I'm just not a practitioner of it. It's just,
And that's okay.
yeah. Oh, I know it's okay, but
You're always going to be pink.
Yeah, I think it works for the people that want it to work for them.
Yes.
That's what I think.
well, I think though that like it does force a mindset. Like your environment, your circumstances, and the habits you build for yourself, they determine your success. And so you can force yourself to do those things, and you'll reap the rewards of it. If you're too complacent or kind of too scatterbrained to do that, you're not.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You cannot juggle.
If not, it's
We
back
prefer
there.
people to be on camera.
Oh no!
What happened?
Says OBS is disconnected. That's not good.
Well, what happened there?
Hold on. That's the first time I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
It says it's back connected now, so let's see if the stream comes back up.
I didn't see it. Did something change in the stream or no?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But it seems to be working now.
You think so?
No, I'm asking.
Yeah. it seems
I
to
mean,
be.
I still see. I haven't. Like, it never went blank on here.
Yeah, it's good.
We're good. Temporary difficulty.
Yeah. But that time only lasted like 3 seconds. That's the kind we want.
That is
If we have to have any, right?
We have to.
Yeah, we have to have any.
we want them to last as long as Rick Pitino in the Italian restaurant.
But yeah, so we were just talking about
Rick Pitino, a famous basketball coach, he banged some chick in an Italian restaurant. It was like 6 or 8 seconds. I wasn't sure if it was a rodeo or a fuck session.
Wow.
those coaches. They get off, man. Those
I guess they do.
they get busy.
And quickly.
Interesting.
They get
Very
busy.
deep joke.
But we were just talking about the top 5 things that I've learned so far, and just to quickly over glance that again. Number 1 is I love Haitian women. Number 2 is okay to say no to friends and family when they're asking for money. Number 3 is I'm never going to play basketball like I used to, no matter what kind of diets I go on. Number 4 is people on social media are just plain dumb. It's okay. I don't have to engage and argue with everyone about every little thing. And number 5 is I'm right a lot. I'm right more than I'm wrong. Trust my gut.
What was your basketball peak?
My basketball peak?
Yeah.
My basketball peak was right around, I would say, let me see, 23, 24.
Okay.
About 23 to 27. That's when Juan used to invite me to those Rollins runs when I used to work there.
Yeah.
And you had all the type of, that was one of the best guys were there. Austin, Calathis, and all of that.
Those
And
were great runs.
Being able to be on the court with there and be able to defend those guys. I remember one time Nick, literally, and Juan can confirm the story. Nick walked up to Juan and was like, yo, who is this fucking guy? He's playing defense like it's a fucking game 7 of the finals or something. My defense was fucking amazing then, and I missed that shit. But yeah.
I'm so sorry, Bubba.
I know.
You could feel the emotional pain there.
I hate the fucking young guys be able to talk shit to me now, and I can't stop them. And sometimes I'm in good position, but I can't live.
Can't finish the
I
play.
can't finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like last week, I stripped Tommy, but he gets the ball right back and puts it back up and scored. That shit fucking, I went home and dreamt about that shit.
Really?
That one play. Because I was there. I stripped the fucking ball.
Instead of 1,000
He gets it
naked
right back.
lambs jumping over your bed, it was a failed strip style.
Ooh, Bubba, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's terrible. But yeah, that's what we have there.
At least you dreamt about it. It wasn't like you could actually sleep. The really bad ones are when you can't sleep.
When you can't sleep.
Hey, look who
What's
made
happening?
Look at this guy here, man. You can kind of
taking his prescription glasses off like they're shades.
you can kind of sneak by here. And what
Where
we
you
do-
want to you sit over here?
Yeah, like right
Okay.
here.
Or if you want to slide down,
Oh yeah, you slide down.
might
That'd
be the
easier thing.
easier play.
Okay.
And then what we do is like in the middle there. It's gonna pick up.
Okay.
Hey, Fingerfoot.
How you doing?
How you doing?
We got Just Black here. We got Eddie here. We got Over Kink in the building. And Pink, of course.
Of course.
You,
Bottom billing. I love it.
Yeah. You got stuff in the trunk too, like you still got.
Maybe.
What do you need, Black?
I need some butt plugs, man.
I can ship it to you.
Black is in the building.
Notice he said plural.
You like butt plugs, right?
I don't want to.
You don't like double penetration?
We are live.
What does that mean?
Have you ever used a butt plug, Eddie?
Do you like it or not?
Why? Why? Ask her.
We have to be comfortable with our sexuality to be able to
I'm sure
speak.
she overkicked.
They don't call over King for nothing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so ain't nothing wrong with double penetration.
Oh God, I've never experienced that.
You never, not even a thumb.
No.
What about a little finger?
Oh my
Little
God.
finger? Well, I mean,
Start sweating again.
if you have it, you should try it, man.
It's better than going to the gym.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
But
Are
yeah,
you willing to talk about what you have tried?
yeah, what have you tried?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tried anything?
Who does? Were you date raped?
Swing this thing. You can reach that to swing it. Yeah, that's good.
Those be the kind of girls that be off the chain, man. The ones who be all prude in public. Turn into a whole demon.
I wouldn't say prude. You know.
You haven't revealed much in public, so I think prude is the word.
You just blush and giggle.
Prude fits like a regular condom.
What's the overkink code for the
Bubba Pink.
Bubba Pink, man.
You need to go
Don't pretend you haven't used it.
.com. I have, man. PayPal kind of tripped me up, but I'm good now. 'Cause I don't use PayPal.
Oh, it's changing.
It's yeah, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway.
You don't have to go through PayPal. If you press the link before and after, it will take you to Visa.
Okay. I'm
You good with Visa, Black? You good with Visa?
yeah, I'm good with Visa.
All right.
MasterCard.
What? Black, you ever came across, way back in your day, you ever came across a woman that was a lot more sexual than you?
Literally came across.
Yeah.
That was into like, huh?
It's like literally came across.
Well, women always put you on.
Yeah.
Women tend to start early. Men talk about it earlier, like they lie and say like, like we was carrying condoms way before we needed them. Quality over quantity.
While real women were getting busy with R. Kelly.
Well, wait a minute. Hey, it's a lot of
What is going on?
It's a lot of truth to that though.
It is.
Because like the girls are more experienced because they had predatory people.
That's right.
Yeah, so when we was of age, they
already had a couple laps on them.
That's not entirely true.
Not for everybody.
Not every
For
situation.
the most part.
Not everybody, but a lot of girls, they got the experience from older men who were perfect.
Yeah. A lot of boys got experience with the Catholic priest.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that.
You seen the Dalai Lama
It's
trying to have the
equal-
kids?
Oh,
Yeah.
so disgusting.
That guy needs to be beheaded.
No, I haven't seen that. What's going on with that?
He had like a kid, maybe like 8 years old, and he's trying to give him a kiss on the face, and he's telling the kid to suck his
Then he stick
tongue.
his tongue out and say, "Suck my tongue."
Yeah. This is
These
like,
little boys.
yeah, like an 8-year-old
Still
kid.
wrong.
The Dalai
Yikes.
fucking Lama.
That all those people need to be put down, man.
That's like, man, that's crazy as hell.
That is. And he issued like an apology.
Yeah, like my bad.
And he was on
You're not allowed to
IG,
do
and I'm
that.
like, I don't think an apology is going to cut it in the
No,
time I
it's
saw.
not.
Like, what's-
You're not allowed to do that.
He needs to step down.
The thing is that he was in public and no one had an issue because
yeah.
They used to that nasty pervert shit. the priests and all
They
that.
are. It's the expectation,
Yeah,
man.
They not as prude as you. They over with they kink.
Yeah.
They over kink.
We know you're not a priest
Yeah.
or religious
I
icon.
know you done had somebody suck your tongue. Man. You just ain't gonna tell nobody. We gonna get it out today. It's Bubba's birthday.
What better day?
Let's get this kink out. Eddie, what's your kink, man? Let's talk about it. What's your kink, Eddie?
I like long walks on the beach.
No, what's your kink? what's your kink? I'm talking about something that requires a safe word.
It's a safe
I
word.
like sweet wine.
Come on.
We have a failure to communicate here.
Your future husband is not watching this stream.
Probably not.
And if he is, he gonna want to know this shit.
He's too busy asking 8-year-old boys to suck his tongue.
Over a glass of wine.
Well,
Privately.
Let me ask you this, Eddie. Then, when you are intimate with someone, right? Do you tell them up front, hey, I like for you to?
Oh yeah, I'm very vocal.
So what
Really?
you tell them?
Privately.
Well, it's just us. Man.
It's just us.
It's just us.
We all know each. I just met you. But
Who's
we all
watching?
know.
Who's on? How many people watching?
Oh,
He's got a couple.
yeah, it's a couple.
No,
right
man,
now.
we are small. We are
It's
growing podcast.
It's a low period. Go ahead.
It's what, like 40 people?
Nah, let it out the bag. Less than that.
No.
Maybe 38.
I can't. I cannot do that.
Maybe
I
that will help
can't.
draw the man of your dreams out.
For real, the men of your dreams want a nasty girl
They lied to you.
with degrees. That's a fact. You don't believe
That's
that?
the interesting topic. What thing is that she getting at though?
What you getting at?
What he said.
What he
Because
say?
a lot of men like you will say, and like us, we'll say, oh yeah, we do want, that's what we want. But then once it's presented, it's kind of like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like, I want to be dominant. I don't want to be dominated with all that
That's
you
true.
got going.
Well, that just depends what the kink is.
There's a lot of different kinks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she wants to put on an executioner's mask and beat your ass,
But what I'm saying is, you can't determine what. Okay, so if you tell a woman that you really want a kinky woman, and that you into all this different stuff, and you open and you this, and then she come out with that, and then all of a sudden you like, that's not fair to her. I don't think.
well,
She come out with the mask and the whip.
I think you
and
have
the-
to have
Which is not
handcuffs.
fair to
you
her.
you have to have
I'm
some.
messed up to him.
Huh?
That's not fair to her.
It's not fair that you gonna say like, whoa, like
Like you ask for it, and then when they come out, you like, oh wait a minute, that's
It's
too
called
nasty.
consent. What?
That's too nasty.
not that we can't do this right now. Like, we gonna do this right now, but you can't be my wife now. You can't be my girlfriend now. That's what I mean. Like,
See,
yeah,
that's-
I'm not gonna leave the house. Like, yeah, we finna do this.
See, that's
Don't tell nobody else that I did
that's
this.
that's some crazy hypocrisy, though.
I know it is.
So he's saying like if you leave with a woman, you say I want my girl to be freaky, and then she get freaky, and you be like, whoa, that's a lot, and now I can't marry you. That's not fair.
We could do this again, but I can't marry
You
you.
told her that's what you wanted. But
That's just
a man
hypocrisy.
wants you to stroke his ego. So like I like for you to act like this is your first time doing it, but be really good at it.
Yeah.
You know, and like just say little things like, oh, what you gonna do with all that? I like that kind of shit. I want you to make me feel like you just doing this for me.
And I'm saying that's why when I was talking about earlier in the show, Caribbean women are very good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good at that.
A Caribbean woman, like to answer Pink's question, it was a Jamaican woman who did that.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came to my house, and she had a plan. And I was young. I was like 20.
She left for the kidney.
I was like 24.
24,
I was
something
like
like
24. So men have this misconception that we get a woman, we catch a woman. Women be having a plan already.
that. Yeah.
So what? How old was the woman?
She was my age. We went to high school together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she put it on me, man.
But again,
There you go.
But she was really about 30 in sex years.
She was 53 in second.
She knew what she was doing.
And she aged
was-
like LeBron.
She had some screws loose, man.
She had screws loose.
Yeah, man. Like she got on top of me and she's naked, right? And she goes, "You insatiable."
Insatiable?
Yeah. that means you're not easily satisfied. But she know that good. Y'all got degrees. I didn't know what she was talking about.
Eddie did have a look of consternation on her face.
Yeah. But I'm oversharing. See, Eddie, it's cool. Oversharing.
It's so difficult for me to do that.
Why?
Because it's private information.
Just try it. It'll change you as a person.
Yeah, we don't want to see the tape. We just want you to tell us.
Speak for yourself, first of all.
Bubba's here for videos.
They got the Freaknik documentary coming out, man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that Freaknik
Ain't
doc.
nothing too secretive, man.
Well, I mean, I'm Haitian, so my mom
That's when it comes
wasn't
out.
When?
that at all. 2024.
Oh, it doesn't come out till next year?
Wait, it cut a whole year from now?
I don't think they started recording yet. They try to scout people online.
What you mean
No,
recording?
Wait, what you mean? I thought it's on the past though. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's on the
joking.
past.
Oh,
joking.
okay.
They pulling videos from the
I'm going to
past.
respond like they're like posting their own videos. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not coming out till 2024.
Oh, wow.
All this freak. You really a freak. You got a freak? No?
I think that word is stupid
Why?
because it's subjective.
It is. See, that's what I thought you were talking about originally. Like, you say, "Oh, I'm freaky," and the girl says, "I'm freaky," but you don't really understand what each other's freaks are, and then you realize, "Holy shit, I ain't up for that."
I think he was like touching on that too, though.
You might have. It's touching on a lot of stuff.
Because like a lot of people be saying something's freaky and they be like regular shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like when guys say it's freaky, you're like, oh, I like an ass. They're like, oh my god, you're a freak. But that's what it stops with men. There's nothing more. Like, that's it. Like for most men.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
But I think for most men,
For
that's
most
right.
men,
I
they
think
be
that's.
like, oh,
I
you're
think
a freak,
that's.
and you say the most basic shit.
Yeah.
They don't. That's why I say as far as like quantity over quality, because men think as far as like just getting additional partners, that's where the actual value is
Right.
versus actually having good sex.
Right.
Because niggas.
But that goes back to women be more advanced sexually.
Not because of rape. Y'all get raped too?
What?
Didn't you say that earlier? As far as older men, so more than likely they're under 18, over 18.
I mean,
So.
when you say that, it sounds ugly when you say
Oh,
it.
okay.
Sounded just right when you said it, didn't it?
It was more R. Kelly when I said it. You went to.
No, it was R. Kelly when you said it.
You went to Weinstein.
Different levels.
Boy.
Different levels to that type of stuff.
No, but it is like it may not even be rape. It can be inappropriate. Let's say that it can be somebody. It can be the girl's 20 and the guy's 37.
But if for the most part, it's not like if a guy's 47 and he's fucking an 18-year-old, he probably can't have sex. He's not doing a good job.
I believe that too. It's
So
a
what
lot
do
of
you- what do
it's a
you
lot of
mean?
underlying
Well, what
things.
is good sex?
You tell us.
I don't know.
She still hasn't found what she's looking for.
I want to hear what you
But have
guys
you ever had good sex, Eddie?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
When's the last time you had good sex? You need water or something?
Let me clear my throat.
It's been a long time.
I think
Been a
Bob.
long time? What's a long time?
Really?
6 months, a year,
A decade?
2 years?
Probably a decade.
Really?
You just was dating somebody.
It was bad sex.
Wow. Just Black is fucking. He's a menace, man. He's a menace to society, dog.
No, I'm asking.
He is a menace to society.
The sex wasn't good when you was dating this person?
Can we please move on? What else can we talk about right now?
Or you
We're
just,
kind of on a roll.
We are.
you loved him for who he was.
Oh God, Black.
I dig it.
Ooh-wee.
Luckily for you, he doesn't listen to this show. He won't accept my friend request so far.
Damn.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, so you know the guy.
I don't know him. I don't have any connection.
But
to
you
him.
sent him a friend request?
I mean, because he's in the. I don't want to tell him this. Hey, he's in a similar. I know. We can move on.
Yes, please. Oh God, I'm starting to sweat. I don't like to
in
sweat.
a similar space. I mean, I would think.
I
Like,
was sweating last time. I always sweat when I'm here.
Can we get a towel?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Black, you want to offer up your shirt?
Go ahead, what?
It's gonna be brown. down.
I want to know about this decade. This decade, that's crazy. That's wild.
A decade of bad sex. That's tough.
Damn.
I wouldn't say it was bad, but I just.
Plus,
I
you probably
have
didn't
very-
start that early either. So,
I
like,
have very high standards.
You got very high standards.
Extremely.
What
high.
you like then?
How do I say this?
any way you want.
I would probably say a man who truly knows a woman's body. It's like playing an instrument.
Can you
If
tell
you,
Instrument.
you know, if you touch something on the instrument, it makes a particular sound.
Everybody's
and
body,
you should-
everybody's body's different. Though.
That's why you have to learn your woman's body.
Man, it's 10 years.
Nobody could figure out in a decade. That's tough.
Damn.
Maybe you weren't giving good feedback.
Yeah, I mean, because you a teacher, ain't you?
That's right.
We got to have some accountability here.
You might need a new Facebook name.
You are partially right. It did take me a long time to find my voice. I was pretty silent.
What's your voice sound like?
I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's
Can
a
you-
gentle way to reveal the truth.
Can you have can a person just naturally have good sex, or does a person have to learn the woman's body?
You could just have good sex.
You
just
can
have
just
good
have
sex?
good sex.
But if you don't naturally have good sex,
You
then
can learn to be.
then you can learn the
Okay.
woman's body.
Yeah.
There's hope on both ends of that, Bubba. Keep
Then
working.
I was gonna say, but what if what if you don't learn the body and you don't have good sex? Then what?
Then you're just.
You're just
bad.
dismissed.
He's just there.
You're just
just bad.
dismissed.
What's bad, man?
Actually, you're every guy that Eddie's seen over the last decade.
Oh man! All right. What else did I have?
I
to
feel like
talk
you should
about?
get T-shirts made up.
T-shirt.
Yeah, like I survived a decade of bad sex.
Oh my God.
I just feel that
I
would be.
feel like this is gonna be a running.
I just
joke.
feel like that would be funny though. Like,
Dope ass t-shirt.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Where should she wear
It
that?
probably wasn't
Anywhere, campus.
You can sell it.
Even,
You
I'm
can
not
sell it on
wearing
your
a shirt
website.
like that on campus. Let me say
Publix?
it probably wasn't terrible sex.
No, clean it up
It
now.
just
No,
wasn't.
Well, you were there. You should be able to take the probably out of there.
no, clean it up now.
wasn't up to my standards. I'm picky.
You was like madly in love though.
How do you come on, Black? How do you tell?
So it's like, I mean, you should be able to be like, babe, you ain't.
We
scratching
are
that-
not talking about this live. Matt.
Wait,
We're not doing it.
We
you
have
ain't
been.
scratching
No.
that- You ain't stretching that itch.
No.
This is
No.
This is brought to you by overking.com.
Use promo code Bubba Pink, man.
Pink, man. Gotta get those butt plugs with the lights on them, man. Hey,
They got one with the lights on.
you got the one with the lights on it, right? Yeah, I should.
What's the?
Do they have a
Time out.
vibrating one too? Does it vibrate automatically?
You can't. They have remote controls if you want to vibrate.
Wait a minute. So you put it in your butt and it vibrates?
Yeah, you
You
excited?
can either just turn it on.
You're getting
or some of them have
intrigued.
remotes.
Eddie,
You
double, put it in your butt and getting the penetration at the same time.
No.
I'm trying to help you.
Look out!
No.
Can you
Look
only
out.
can you only put it?
You'll
in
find
butt?
your voice then, Eddie.
Yeah.
You can put it anywhere.
Well, there are products you can probably use on both, but unless you're using a condom in it, you probably wouldn't want to change.
Why? If it's yours, are these recycled products?
Wait, how
No.
many butts you got?
You wouldn't want to put in your ass and not
going
stay
to keep
outside.
Doing that. Yeah.
It's going deep in there.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
10 years of bad
Oh my God.
Now, that'd be a good t-shirt.
No, wait. What's the point of having a light on the butt plug?
It's just festive.
Does the light change like red and green
I
at
don't really
Christmas
follow
time?
The light, but I think there's like a meme of like it's like flashing like.
Yeah, it's like a disco.
Yeah, yeah, that's what
It's
it
a
is.
party in my city. Yeah.
You see like the girl walking, it's like the street, and you see the light coming out. It's a joke.
Is that like if you actually like throw it up there too far and it gets lost?
Hopefully they don't get lost because it's thick at the end. So if they get through there, that means that assholes had a lot of tread.
A lot of
Brought
reps.
to you by overking.com, man.
The funny thing is that a lot of people end up in the ER. Not really. I mean, with sex toys too, but with other things.
In the ER.
There's that show. There's a sex sent me to the ER. It's like what is it on the Learning Channel or some
Damn, that
shit like
shit's-
that?
I haven't seen that Damn, that's an old ass show.
Yeah. But I watched an episode or two
They should get my Uncle Lilo on that show.
for self-protection.
Sex sent me to the ER.
Yeah.
Sex sent me to the ER.
I don't have cable.
I never heard of that. I don't have cable.
I ain't had cable as long as you had.
This is gonna be a running joke for years. I can see it now.
Just as long as you've been without good sex.
See, that's why I stay silent right there.
Why?
So listen.
That's
Make
like,
fun of
that's
me.
therapy though. You gotta get off some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is gonna be on YouTube, on Facebook,
All streaming platforms.
all streaming platforms.
Yeah, your DMs about to be popping.
And knowing Bubba, he's gonna clip this
Oh,
one
you know
little
I
part
am.
out.
You know I
make
am.
reels.
It's some of his finest work. I got to make sure it's out. You know?
That's right.
Now listen. So as I'm aging, right? You got the people, whether it's in my family or friends, they're telling you, you got to settle down. You got to settle down before it's too late. Y'all agree with that?
No.
No, it's never gonna be too late, man.
You said it's never too late.
You in the twilight of your.
There will always be some chick wanting you to pay her bills.
Be free, Bubba.
It depends on how deep you want to take it. Like what's the Marcus Houston?
How deep is your love? What's going on?
You know Marcus Houston. He settled down when he turned 40.
With like a 19-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is something wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Why would that be the person you're choosing?
40 and 19? You
Why
think
would
that?
be like, I feel like there's a reason.
Is there something wrong with
No,
that?
no, I think she
would
was,
lead us to
they,
that
when they
conversation.
met, she was like 17, but he claims that they didn't actually do anything until she was of
18.
legal
That's
age.
romantic. He waited. You know what I mean, ladies?
That motherfucker's a predator, man. That guy's a predator.
Yeah, but
Would you date an 18-year-old, Bubba?
Right now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't date an 18-year-old right now. No.
You wouldn't date?
No, I
an
wouldn't.
18-year-old? What would you do with an 18-year-old?
Go a couple rounds.
I wouldn't do anything with an 18-year-old, but a 19-year-old.
that's respectable. But yeah,
One of my worst stories ever is with a 19-year-old. Maybe I'll tell you
Really?
later.
Yeah, you
I
should.
mean, I was younger, a little younger.
A little
I
younger.
was younger. I was younger, not a little younger. I was younger.
I just can't imagine dating somebody that young.
I was younger.
Just
though.
annoying.
Not as you think, man.
No, I know they're annoying.
Nah.
Yeah.
I
They were annoying when I was 19.
Well, first of all, it's not like I'm not out here dating 1,000, 19, and 20-year-olds.
Small sample size.
Very.
Bubba got a lucky one.
The Colombian was not alone. No, I got all. I don't know if you saw my story about the
Yeah.
Colombian chick. She was very special.
I replay it every day.
She wasn't annoying. Oh, yeah.
But that's she speaks no English though, right?
Right. No, a little bit. She did.
You can't be too annoying if I can't understand. When you gotta listen to him talk, it's like
She was so nice and quiet.
just smoke and fuck. That's a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Wonderful time. What's it all about?
What about the kids aspect though?
Yeah, that's why you can Marcus Houston it. You got time.
What you mean?
Just wait till you 40 and get a little 19-year-old.
And then put
And
a
have
baby,
kids with her.
in her.
Or just get a 70-year-old, but wait.
Show patience.
Yeah, make sure.
This is bad advice, man. I'm seeking real counsel here.
I'm trying to help.
And all we're getting is the Marcus Houston story. Whoa. I mean, it honestly depends on what you want to do, man.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
you should definitely wait until you genuinely want it.
Do you want kids?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
That's the difficult part of this.
With an age-appropriate woman?
What do you mean? I mean, with somebody? Yeah.
That's mature enough to have a child.
That's close enough to your age, or like,
Yeah.
are you're looking to pull somebody out of the stroller?
Yeah, so you getting up there then. If that's the case.
Yeah. Okay.
You're getting up in that range where the people of your age might not be fertile anymore.
I mean, medicine's come a long way. They can to about 40. You know what I mean? But you don't want to play that game. How many kids you want?
I don't have a number in mind.
But would you want multiple?
Maybe.
Or maybe one?
One or two, maybe.
Why are you making that face, Eddie? That face scared me.
I didn't see the face.
It was scary. I almost jumped back there by the door.
Because this is my friend. I know Bubba personally. And for him to talk about being a father, I just
What do you mean?
I just picture him hauling ass down the highway to Daytona with the kid in the back seat, unbuckled. Like, I just see like
What's wrong with that if we make it there safely?
If we
I
make it.
just see like craziness. I talked to Bubba one night, and he was on the highway with a broken window on the way to Daytona. What's it, McGuire? What's that guy that used to like fix stuff?
MacGyver. Yeah.
He MacGyvered it enough just to get to Daytona. And I was like, "Are you crazy?" He's like, "Well, I think I'm okay."
First of all, you're telling all my business with Daytona, so I don't feel bad about Jeremy. Now I'm definitely putting the clip out. Number two.
I was so afraid. I was like, "Bubba."
The biggest misconception is that, I mean, first of all, before I get to the misconception part, they say that a child matures people.
It does.
Yeah, that's what they say. So am I at a level of maturity where I won't go, I'm that low on the maturity level to it won't, that's what I'm banking on, number one.
Okay, so
I'm banking on that.
You think having the child will bring maturity. And at the same time, the saying goes, if you want to be a wife, you have to act like a wife first. So if you want to be a dad, don't you have to act like a dad?
No, that doesn't. What applies to y'all don't apply to us.
Oh, really?
No, it doesn't for real.
No, it doesn't.
Nah, you
double
just,
standards is a real thing.
Yeah,
I believe it.
But you just fire that winning shot, and then you have to get mature.
The only reason you can say that is because a woman would easily let you knock them out. Like, that's the only way you can say some shit like that.
Like what?
That it doesn't apply to them.
Wow. How'd you get that out of that?
Yeah.
Because you're saying that, what do you say doesn't apply to you?
That
in order for him to mature, the child has to come first, not him mature and then the child comes.
Versus a woman being a woman.
So the reason I said that is because you would decide not to be with a woman because you feel like she's not a mother, right? But a woman would more likely have your kid either or. So that's why I said it doesn't matter.
I get what you're saying.
I don't get what I'm running that back.
Because women, we want
the kid. They want the kid.
We tend to.
You're not putting myself in it.
You got kids?
No.
I got two, and I don't want any more.
Okay.
But
do you want the two you have?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to clear that up.
Can't undo it. So.
I mean, you kind of.
But I don't want any more. And the amount of conversations I've had where the guy's like, well, what if I'm really financially stable and I can do this? And then it's like,
that's supposed to induce you to have another kid?
Yeah.
Oh, just put you on the payroll.
Hold on 1 second.
With me having 2 kids,
yeah.
I still get guys asking me, what would make you consider having another one?
Yeah, because the
but the other way around,
ain't my kid.
It doesn't work. Like, men be like, oh, I want kids or I don't want kids. That's it. Mm-hmm. A woman can kind of, she's emotional, so she can be persuaded.
Oh, you're saying that the better chance that the guy could actually persuade the right woman to.
Absolutely.
That's what I was saying before.
More than the other way around.
Because
Oh, I got you. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little dense.
No, the woman's just easier to persuade. That's why you got all these single mothers, which is at a higher population than childless men.
No, if you got single mothers, then that means it's a single dad out there.
She said childless men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, childless men. The population of childless men is very small.
You think so?
It is.
Bubba, you're an extreme minority.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, you the prize.
The only reason, and that's why whenever you're ready, that's why I wait till you're ready, because a woman's gonna be like, okay.
So I won't be the prize anymore after that. Is what you're saying?
Now you gonna still be the prize because you make a decent living, and you don't have any kids.
And you can take that newborn on a date. With the new girl.
I thought that'd give you extra credit points. That's what I thought. Silly me.
Yeah, silly.
Bring your kid on a date.
Like a brand newborn, like 1 week old.
No, Pete. No.
No, I'm telling the story. I didn't say it was a good idea.
Yeah, but I thought women like seeing men with babies. I think
not a new baby, because that means there's a new relationship around. That's a whole relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not in this era. I think
this era for
Yes,
sure.
Bubba.
I think women see men with babies and find them more attractive than the guys without babies.
Where are you getting your statistics? I just want
So what happened when you in the mall and they come up? Oh, so cute. And this.
I see what you're saying.
Is that why you want a baby?
Dog.
No, that's not.
No,
why.
you really are. That's like
Or a dog.
that is like a dog. Yeah, like that is.
Dog.
What? What you mean?
That works with dogs, animals.
Oh, like no.
Yeah. You bring the puppy around. It
Yes.
becomes like the talking point
Cute
with the
little
girl.
puppy, not the baby with no
Did you get
neck.
out like a movie or something?
A movie?
Like, why do you say that?
No, because you see it. You walk up in the mall and you see a guy with a baby, then a girl. Oh, such a cute baby. They don't do that.
No.
Huh?
You can tell they don't lead to nothing though.
Listen,
Yeah.
a woman that's just had a baby, that baby is like 6 to 12. She is extremely territorial.
Okay, but
We
the
is
woman,
not
she's not
walking-
there. It's just the guy and the baby.
But okay, I
You
think
a black woman is gonna
I think
let
what-
you out the house with a 2-week-old?
Yeah.
Where are you, Bubba?
They know something's up. Now they might see the baby and just make a passing comment at the baby. Oh, that's a cute baby. But that don't mean they want to fuck you.
Yeah, it doesn't lead to anything.
Yeah.
Nothing, Bubba.
Yeah.
So I hope this.
That's
why
a
you're
totally-
trying to have a baby.
That's a dead end road.
I totally misread that.
Yeah, that's
I was
a
just,
dead
I was
end,
just
man.
wrong. I am right a lot, but I was wrong there.
You must
You
admit.
were
yeah.
really wrong.
Yeah.
With a newborn baby, you thought the bitch was gonna be like, hey,
Yeah.
No.
you're the dad.
Yeah, he's a good dad.
Absolutely.
That's
He
just-
can father my children too.
Absolutely not.
We can be a big
They-
family.
It'd be
Like,
more
why
like
is that
it'd be more like
baby outside?
that guy's got his hands full. Let me stay.
I guess it depends on who's. So it's probably if a single mother's looking versus a single woman, because I don't understand the response.
A single mother with a baby.
Because he's saying that like the person would be like, oh, we can raise a family together. That would only be a single mother because she sees somebody that has the same situation. I would never see a nigga with a kid and be like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Unless he's a father.
No, but also like I think the age is a huge component.
3 minutes. That's
The age is a huge component. When you're talking like newborn, like there's drama right there. Whatever's going on.
That baby just came from somewhere.
Yeah.
In order for that to happen, you have to lie. So she has to be pregnant and you have to be in a relationship.
Or I can say this child is adopted.
Or the mom died. Now the mom died.
I said that.
You said
I said that last
The
week.
mom died. I think it's just pussy.
Yeah. I said that. But you got to slow play that. You can't be too eager.
You can't. You can't lead off
Yeah,
with.
no, you gotta be like, I don't know if I'm ready yet.
Don't say nothing.
You never even say. You just allude to it. You like it's hard being just
Yeah.
by myself, but with the baby.
Yeah.
Man.
How many you got? That's Darnell.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. Come on.
Just come on in.
Yeah, man. It's a free
We
flowing
should have
show.
put
man.
we should have put a sign out there.
We should have.
Enter at your own risk.
Yeah.
This means you, Eddie.
Shit, like you come out the door, it's a bathroom. Did I come out that door?
It's a No, the two bathrooms are right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
What's going on, Darnell, man?
Happy birthday.
Gulfport, Mississippi in the house. What you got? Some brown or white in there?
I got some breakfast, brown.
Oh, brown. Nah. I'm brown only in last name. Nah. Well, I talked about the Erica Jerk earlier, though.
You talking about the hit song, bro?
Nah, only you and Black, though, about the music.
Hey, put a clip of that in there. They raw.
Hey, Coach said it's not just her baby, it's your baby too, Bubba. You don't need her permission to take your baby out of the house.
Coach, a 3-week-old baby, Coach.
Coach don't care. You got
Who
ownership
not getting
rights.
fussed at for bringing a 3-week-old baby outside just to play? No doctor appointment, nothing. I feel like getting bitches. Give me the baby.
I mean,
Matching outfits and everything.
y'all make it sound real ugly. I don't like it.
Go ahead and get some rest, honey. I'm gonna take the child to the mall.
Right.
No, not at no 3 weeks.
No,
it's not
no.
happening. At least not in a black household. I can't see it.
We out here nation building.
Darnell, we talking about we really last week, but just this week, getting a guy using his newborn baby to get chicks. Does that work?
Oh, of course it works.
Really?
Women love.
You got
That's what I'm talking about.
I
He got.
have two gorgeous
There you go.
Y'all both toxic as hell.
No, I'm just. That's not why you do it.
It's a reality.
Yeah, y'all toxic.
I don't use it for that.
Right.
It's the fact that my great father skills attract
No, I agree with the father skills.
No,
Does
the
it
father skills is
does
one
it lead
thing.
to anything?
Yeah.
It's a newborn. He
Outside of like compliments, does it lead? Well, let me not ask.
a newborn.
I don't.
Newborn, 2-3 weeks old. The mom is letting you take the baby
newborn.
just outside.
I mean, you don't just be outside with a.
That's what we're talking about.
No, that's what we're talking about.
Bubba
That's
thinks he can
the
take a 2 or 3 week old
I'm just
baby
gonna hang out the park
and
with
take
three
it to the
weeks.
mall.
No, at the mall, even worse. At the mall.
And take it to the mall.
at the sports
I said
bar.
a black woman.
At a sports bar.
More of the story. Watch what you co-sign.
Yeah. We're not going in depth in that. But,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the broad
Baby got to be at least 3.
All right, but still 1, 2, 3, oh, it's still same premise.
You looking
Nah,
for
it's the age of the child makes a big difference.
Does it?
Yeah, because if you talk like 4 or 5 year old, okay, that other relationship might have run its course. Here you are being
That's
a good
exactly
dad,
Okay.
and then they could start in their mind saying, "Oh, he could be a dad to whatever."
Yo, let me get your number.
That mean that baby's mom is still healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but
She's not even cleared to return to sex yet.
we can confirm that babies can get dudes coochie at a certain age.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bubba.
They're not babies anymore. Little kids.
Little kids.
got real quiet.
I love my babies, man. My baby's birthday is tomorrow too.
All right.
There you go.
Shout out to all the Aries babies out
Very
there.
close to Bubba's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm uneasy now.
My mother's birthday is today.
Wow.
Really?
In and out, man, every 5 seconds. But your phone, it doesn't affect.
Doesn't seem to affect it.
My phone does.
Really?
Guess that, I hope
Maybe
that's
you
not
got to get
that.
an
I
iPhone.
was about to say, I hope that's not the iPhone versus Android.
I think it is.
Go ahead and get you an iPhone, brother, man.
Huh?
It's about time.
Yeah, man, you doing all right in life.
Celebrate your birthday with a transition to the iPhone.
Android is not of what you're doing in life. That's not it doesn't equal out.
No, it's not. But you're not poor no more. Is what I'm trying to say.
Ladies, Bubba's not poor anymore.
Because it's not that you got an Android. It's like you got one of those phones that you can like buy with your groceries for like $40. You could get like a real phone that works. It can be a Galaxy.
Yeah.
It don't have to be that.
I got a Galaxy.
No, like from this year. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I have my counselor here. I want to tell a sad story a little later.
Really?
I want you guys to tell me why I went wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to jump into it now?
Huh?
You want to just jump into it now?
Y'all want to get sad now? I thought we were having fun.
I don't think we really want to get sad, but like,
Huh?
But since you brought it up.
yeah, you brought it. You can't tease and not deliver. I mean, maybe you do in other.
Bubba, you ain't got no socks on?
No, I'm out here, man.
Oh my God. Look, it's your birthday. Please put some
I thought about not putting on
on
socks.
camera.
I just got a pedicure too.
I got real athlete's foot too.
Was you born with socks? No.
I got real athlete's
You
foot
got to
too,
get your
boy.
pedicure, Bubba.
Nah, no pedicure. I saw you on there getting your pedicure. I saw you on there.
That's necessary, man.
I ain't there yet.
You never got a pedicure before?
I never got a
I never have
pedicure,
either.
manicure, none of that.
Serious?
Yeah.
Nah. I have had masseuse come to my house and give me a massage. Professionals.
Happy endings or no?
But then you fucking. That's not a masseuse thing.
What's that? What you mean?
You fucked them afterwards.
Come on, man. This man wants you to incriminate yourself so
That's an
bad.
escort.
This man's in the wrong line of business. He should have been an interrogator.
An interrogator.
If that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I interviewed a lot of people.
Thank you.
Guantanamo Bay with just black.
What was that?
Let's go with my birthday bag.
Hey, go with the sad story now, so we have a chance to rebound before end the show.
Huh?
I wanted to, why you?
Get out of there, Eddie.
Man, you all in.
I just wanted to see what it.
It's edible. Do you want one?
Oh, edibles. Oh, no.
Why you didn't give me one?
You want one?
No, I don't do drugs.
Why did you offer this man? Don't offer this man
I wanted
nothing.
to be
He gonna make you feel terrible. Listen. All right,
You
so
got it by the pack. Let me get a pack.
No.
You blew your chance, man. She was handing it to you. and you had to just say no.
You got something in the trunk for real? No.
I missed the good part.
What you got in the trunk?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You missed the good part. But you might have not missed it because I don't know how much you can talk about.
I'm running the episode back.
All right, let's go with Bubba's sad story.
Yeah. We'll roll with that. And we'll come back. So this is first of all, for anybody who's watching. Of course, I tell a lot of stories on this show, all true accounts. You can go to On the Bench podcast on YouTube and check out all the previous stories I've told. But so this one here was with a younger woman, right? And this story still like haunts me to this day at times. And so what happened is this is pre me moving to Atlanta. So we're talking close. What are we talking, like 8-9 years ago or so? And she's like 19, 20. All right. So not that big of an age difference at the time. So we're dating, going out, going on. I got my own place. And I get her pregnant. This is the first official time I ever got a woman pregnant.
There's a couple unofficials?
Unofficial time I got a girl pregnant. This girl in Edenville. I rode the pregnancy all the way out, and it ended up being DJ baby. Shout out to DJ, calling me from prison, all that crazy talk. And baby wasn't even mine. So yeah, you can save all your crazy talk. So I gotta get out, nigga. I'm you up. No.
When you get out, you're gonna be on child support. Kick your own ass.
The joke's on you. You got a crazy motherfucker for life. Anyway, okay. So I get this girl pregnant. Now, mind you, at the time, I'm gonna tell you, I'm working a shit job. Now I'm building up, but don't get too low on Bubba yet. So I'm working a shit job. I hate myself and my life. I'm a paid slave, an underpaid slave. And all I do is move tables and chairs for 8 to 10 hours to 12 to 14, 15 hours a day. All right, and I got a whole bachelor's and master's degree, and this is what I do in my life. But at the time, I didn't have a master's degree. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. And she is working a minimum wage job. All right, and sometimes
what'd you say?
It was top 3 I ever had. But that's what she doing. And so when she gets pregnant, she tells me, I'm happy, but at the same time, like, damn, this is not the time I thought I wanted to have a baby. This is what I'm thinking to myself. So, you do what you do. I tell my people. First of all, I make sure I'm like, yo, you sure it's mine? So then we beef for like a week because I had the audacity to ask if it's really mine or not.
Fair question.
Being that what I've been through.
Yeah.
And
I know my body.
You'll feel some type of way if a guy asks you if the baby was his or not?
No.
Yeah,
no?
you would. That was the podcast answer.
That was. I could see in your face there was internal conflict with your answer and your words.
So we beef for like a week, then we get back on good terms, and then, she's very excited. She's, whatever, ordering, not ordering, but looking up baby stuff and talking about names. And the whole time I'm thinking like, I don't know. So after a while, she sees like my temperament where I'm going. She's like, so what? You want me to whatever? And what I do is, and what I regret doing is I put it all on her. Like I put the whole ball and basketball gym and everything in her court. And I say, if this is what you want to do, you do it. If not, I'm cool. And I pay for whatever. So that's what I said. So ended up doing, of course I don't have any kids, so we ended up going to do the thing.
It sounds like a good story. I don't know. I thought it was sad.
Oh my God. This nigga worse than Pink, man. Jeez Louise. Where you get this guy from?
The sad part, like,
That's tough.
All right, but it is a sad part coming. It is a sad part
I
coming.
get where you going.
So, because all of this, I don't know. I don't know about this process. Only person I call at this time is Ray. I call Ray when I need to get matching socks. I call him about every fucking thing. And so she make the decision. That's what she want to do. And I leave it all in her court. So we go up to the place. Of course, when you go up to the place, it's so far out of my, I try to not even think about it. What you call it?
Planned Parenthood.
Suppress.
Yeah.
Or what, the abortion clinic?
Yeah.
Were there protesters there?
Exactly. So we pull up, and it's like whatever, 50 protesters.
Right wing cocksuckers.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard it was terrible.
I heard it was crazy.
Yeah,
I know. I never experienced it.
I feel like we shouldn't be laughing. It's not supposed to be a funny story. I really did. So
You're talking to the wrong crowd.
And there's like 50 white people out there with signs.
No. I wasn't there, I swear. It wasn't me.
With signs, and they walking up to the car. You don't have to do this. There's whatever. There's other options and stuff like this. And then another fucked up thing I did.
You should have yelled out the window. Can we abort you? Is it too late?
Another fucked up thing I did. I'm not proud of myself. Is I stayed in the car.
How old were you?
Damn, I feel judged.
Yeah, well, relax. He was a child.
Do the math. He said like 8 years ago.
That was maybe a little longer than that. Jeez Louise. Are you with me or not?
I'm listening. I'm hanging on every word. Eddie's not, but I am.
Okay. So she goes in there.
Jesus Christ! I had a rough night.
I already feel shitty, man. I already feel shitty.
You're going through a lot, man. You're exhausted.
He took a nap. Wow.
All right, so we do that. Now, she, it's over with now. She comes out. And she's really sad, whatever. And we go home. Now, here goes the crazy and really sad part.
Did she have to roust you out of your nap?
No.
Okay.
We go home. Now, mind you, this is the last time I saw this person in my life. This day and this night. I never saw her after this again. Right? And so we get to my place. And not a word is said on the ride home or in the place. And so we get home watching TV. She goes to the bathroom. And she calls me from the bathroom. She calls me. So I go running in the bathroom. And you could see a whole baby in the fucking toilet.
She didn't get it done.
Huh?
She didn't get it done at the place.
Part of it was stuck inside.
It must have been.
Wait,
yeah.
what happened?
Maybe part of it was stuck inside.
Oh, wow.
They had to cut it out.
Yeah, that's intense. But
Yeah.
Damn.
And that fucking
did you watch?
killed me. I couldn't. Until my flush, I couldn't, dog. Yeah, so that's another fucked up thing I did, and she ended up doing the flushing or whatever. But that shit was crazy.
Wait, y'all flushed it?
Yeah, she did.
Well, I think I heard about that where they don't take the they wait for the baby to pass through.
I don't know what or why or how, but that's what happened. And I never seen her again. But I have since then. I actually saw her on a date now. I saw her on a date now. She got 4 kids now.
Oh, damn.
Bounce back with a vengeance.
4 kids now. So shout out.
Got it.
That's a whole.
She don't look nowhere near as good as she used to look.
It really sound like adversity. It's not really. It's sad, but it sounds like more like adversity. Like
you got 4 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm the one that's killing it, so maybe I'm being punished for that situation.
That's true, man. Because y'all could have had like a singing group or something.
Yeah, you could have been.
She was very fertile.
She could have been the new Jackson 5.
Well, that was rough.
Do you think you still would want to have a baby if that situation had never happened?
Had never happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. By now. And if I can go back, I probably would just go ahead and fucking have the baby.
No.
But it would change my whole.
Everything.
It would change everything. I don't go to Atlanta. I don't make money. I'm probably still moving chairs and tables. So yeah, I don't know. You think I made the right choice?
I think you did.
You think I did?
Because I know you and your personality. You want a baby, but you don't want a family. So that's a conflict that you're struggling with. And once you finally commit to the idea of having a family, then the baby's going to come.
It sounded kind of wise.
Yeah, that's why they call it Planned Parenthood.
You gotta plan it out.
You got to plan it out, Bubba.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah, so flush. So, anything happy we could talk about?
I told you I was gonna get dark. Man.
But Bubba, you need to take care of the whole situation.
It's been enough time taken.
But you want a baby without a family.
Yeah, I don't see the big problem with that.
Wait, is that actually what you want though?
I mean,
He wants the baby more than he wants to commit to a
that's
baby.
accurate. Now that's accurate. But
Yeah,
the
but
first thing
this
is not
is
accurate.
The
This is
chicks
my
are super
actual
complicated.
friend
The
that we
babies
thought.
aren't.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, but you don't. That's child abuse. That's child neglect.
What's child neglect?
Having a child without the family.
No, I don't think so.
Absolutely.
Because you can still have a family. You still have the family. That's like saying that people who grow up in separate homes. That's I don't know. I don't like that because
That's circumstance. Nobody actually.
well, that's
says-
fine. Circumstance or not, it's still a family. You got her. You got your mom and her side of the family. You got the dad and the dad's side of the family. The only thing that's missing is the mom and dad together. What you want to see them loving each other? You're gonna see that in the different homes.
To plan to be broken is a terrible plan.
That's not brokenism. Is that what the word you used? I don't think that's a word. First of all,
You said brokenism or just
I
broken?
say broken.
Broken.
Oh, I think
You just added ism for no reason.
I know.
Tighten up.
Yeah, that's a terrible plan, bro.
A terrible plan.
Terrible plan.
I don't subscribe to that. Everybody else on his side? You on his?
I'm 100%
Yeah, what you say?
on his side.
You on his side
I
too?
tend to think so because what you're gonna deal with, and it's like, and you're basically consigning yourself to doing it from the jump, is you're gonna have this whole swath of time when the kid is not with you, and you have no control over the environment or circumstance of the kid, and that will eat you up.
Not if I pick the right mate and trust the environment that
But
she's in.
if you pick the right mate, then you might as well be with the right mate.
Right.
Because you can't trust other people like that. And you're going to be in a situation where, like, again, she's going to move on, smash other dudes and everything else. And
She's
those
already moved
dudes
on you.
Is she?
are...
Yeah,
Why would
she
she do
is.
that?
Because she's emotional.
That's how life works, man.
I do think-
Yeah.
And look what you just said. You said choose the right mate. Not choose the right person to fuck. The person to mate.
Right, mate. Got to be the right
Have
height,
children.
size.
No, not like that, man.
What?
You got genetics.
Yeah,
Right,
you're
that's
talking
a
about
part
just
of
You're
it.
genetically trying to.
That's a part of it.
Genetic
Yeah,
engineering.
Right.
But it's that's the nature of it. But you also need the nurture of it.
So you want to meet a person that's okay with being a single mother off rip.
What is the difference if he adopted a kid?
No, I want. No,
No,
I
I
need
know,
my
I know.
blood. Oh, you just saying what's the difference?
The difference if you choose to adopt is somebody has made a decision before you got involved that they're letting this child go. And you're giving that child by adopting them. And I'll say almost no matter what your circuit, whether you adopt them as a single person or you adopt them as a family unit, you're giving that child a chance and an opportunity that they otherwise wouldn't have.
Bubba, what does
And
this
that's-
conversation look like? How do you approach the woman and said, "I like for you to have my baby, but I don't want to be with you"? What does that conversation look like?
First of all, our editor Chris says he agrees with me. For whatever that's worth.
I'm with you, Bubba. Wait, hold on. Let me quote. I'm with you, Bubba. LOL. That usually means with a grain of salt or something.
That literally means this is ridiculous.
You trying to leave the LOL out.
The conversation, you can't have that conversation, right? That's what it comes down to.
So then you have to dupe somebody.
Sneak the baby?
No. Hold on.
It's an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah, up front. You're saying like up front, like what are you saying? Eventually you have it, right?
No, that's not an
After the
eventually
baby?
type of conversation.
No,
that needs to be an
You eventually
upfront.
have the conversation.
No,
No.
that needs to
What
be
do you mean
upfront,
eventually?
Bubba.
Like, are you just like fucking this person? What do you mean eventually?
You gotta like you ever went fishing before?
Oh my God!
You gotta
Go ahead, Bubba. Go ahead.
It has to be a bait and a hook before you get the fish. So yeah, you gotta.
No, I get that, right? But if you get with a woman, right? Are
Yeah.
you guys deciding that you guys are just fucking? Are you given an idea that you may be together? Or are you deciding that this is what you're going for? Like, where does the distinction come in? On your end?
On my end.
Or is it just get somebody pregnant? You're like, I bet.
First of all,
He's finna sneak the baby.
This is a real dangerous conversation to have
You
on
are,
live
ain't
because
lying.
people is watching it.
Yes, they are.
But you know the funny, you know.
Yes, no, maybe.
I mean, but
No, it's cool.
But listen to what you're saying. If it's this hard to map it out, how hard you think it's gonna be to co-parent this situation?
I see it. I see people
18 years.
co-parent all the time.
Yeah,
that's
all
the
circumstance.
problem.
That's not
That
planned.
whether it's circumstance or planned or happens or don't,
I don't disagree if a woman
co-parenting
does agree.
works. I see more co-parenting that work than co-parenting that don't work. Now the when
how
hey, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish.
You grew up
Can
where
I
I grew up
finish?
at, right?
The co-parenting that don't work is when the men are complaining that the women don't let them see their child or that they're
You grew up in a two-parent household?
something like that. Yeah, something like that. Whether I'm with my grandparents or
No,
with my
no.
parents. Yeah, they're two
Your
parents.
Bubba,
Yeah,
I
they two
think
parents.
you're in La La Land, Bubba.
Huh?
I think you like thinking like real fantasy.
I'm not. I'm literally just saying I see co-parenting work.
Co-parenting works after years of trial and error and adjustment
And fucking misery.
Right.
and work.
They don't have
No,
misery.
No,
Yes,
they
it
do.
does, Bubba. Oh,
Did you
God.
live in two different households? Like, do you know what that's like?
Brother, listen,
Yes, I've lived in multiple houses. I've lived in a bunch of households. Huh?
I'm in the trial error phase right now.
Yeah, trial and error.
But-
I'm cool with trial. You gonna have trial and error in a two-parent household.
But what Pink said is what it boils down to. It's going and this is the hardest thing for fathers. You gonna have more time where you are not with your child.
Facts.
You're not able to control their environment, their
Facts.
surroundings.
Facts.
That part of being a family unit is going to bed and waking up with your children.
Facts.
And if you're not able to do that, it leaves a lot to be desired that you gotta patch and repair.
Facts.
So that's like living in a house in the middle of the ocean that you gotta build while you floating. It's hard.
How you gonna feel if a stepdaddy come in?
I don't have a child, so I don't have any raw emotions to that.
But you will, if you do, you will learn that quickly.
It's a lot
That's
of
that thing
variables.
when we were talking earlier about like, you know, or do you become the dad and then have the kid or become the mom or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just my thing is when that kid comes into your life, it changes everything for you. Your whole priorities, everything you think about changes. And that becomes the priority.
Yeah, but
and all that emotion becomes connected to that child.
So, but what if I never come across a woman that I can see myself, like you said, waking up every day as a family unit?
Then you probably shouldn't have a baby. That's the whole point.
What's the whole point?
You probably shouldn't have a baby.
You probably
Why?
should get a dog.
Yeah, get a dog. 'Cause
No,
you
that's
screw
not-
a dog up, it's gonna die in 6
That's
years.
a life.
And you can
That's a
start over.
life.
Hearing that as a child is not good.
Huh?
Hearing that as a child is not good.
Hearing what?
Like, for example, my father, when he talks about my mother and his other child's mother, right? He's like, he chose them because he knew they would be able to take care of him if he fell short. But he decided to fall short. And knowing that he decided that as far as a father, and you know my father, so you know we have a good relationship. But just the idea, it's confusing.
And it's like and sometimes it ain't even about him deciding to fall short. It's just that it's hard to do that from another home.
Exactly.
But the issue, listen,
I think it's.
I'm gonna go ahead.
triggering-
Let me tell the real. Because nobody got to comment or make a noise or whatever when I say this. But the thing also is, see, it's hard to say this. If I was by myself, I would really say it. But it's incriminating others, like that's watching the show. So, when you in a relationship, right? A lot of men that have a family, they have an outside life as well, right? But that's not something I would want to do. But if I have to do it that way because that's what everybody else doing, I guess that's just what I have to do.
So you feel like you can't be monogamous with one woman.
I don't know, but what I'm saying is,
But you want a child too.
But there's
Exactly.
other options besides monogamy.
with a family,
I mean, you don't have to. That's why I said I agree if you find someone that wants that. I don't disagree with the situation. I don't think the reason you're saying it is good.
Which is the dilemma, because normally when someone says something like that, it's probably don't come from a place where it's been thought out.
It's coming from a place that's not healed.
Right.
I think I'm triggered because I'm a youth counselor, and I counsel teens that confide in me about how it bothers them, how the father's not in the home, or it breaks their heart to see their mother not being loved properly, or dad's just a weekend dad. So I think that's why I'm a little bit more emotional about it, because that is a life, and that baby is going to turn 3 and turn 6 and turn 12 and 15 and 16, and they're going to end up in my office talking about how the absence of their father has impacted them.
And
Is it
to,
absence?
no, but to
and tell him to call me so I can cuss his ass out.
to plan to do that is child abuse. To go into it before the baby is even made and say, "This is what I'm gonna do."
I'm going to just bring you into chaos.
Knowing that this is gonna be chaotic.
It's not chaos.
It's
I think that's the
Are you right
piece
about
that
that?
y'all
But
missing.
are
That's
you,
the piece that y'all missing.
it's not chaotic if you go to a person who is on board and that's what they want as well. You want it to just happen.
Well, that's the thing. Where like, if you're gonna have this conversation, you have to have it extremely early if this is what
Yeah,
you're
that's
looking
how
to
it
do,
has to start.
and both people have to be in accord on that.
It can't be no
But my thing is, the reality of people too is, you could agree to something. We could agree to something tonight,
And things
and a
change.
year, 2 years,
Woo!
3 years, we are not on the same page
Well, that's
anymore.
okay.
And that woman is pregnant for 9 months.
And that's
At
the
the
whole
beginning
point.
of the deal, she might be one way, but when it comes time for that, as soon as the doctor said, "Okay, we see the head," I'm telling you, I got
think
2
it's
kids.
it's the temperament of the people as well. Like I got an ex, one of my exes. She got a child, and the father lives in a different state, and it's the co-parenting works great. But they were like, I know it's just one example out of a million, but hold on,
For
listen.
the parents,
For the parents.
not the
That
child.
sounds horrible.
You think the child wouldn't be better off if he could see his dad every day? It work. You talking about coexisting with parents. It ain't about
Yeah,
the parents.
that
it's
is
about
what I'm
the
talking
child.
about.
Yeah, it's not.
It's about the child.
That's the piece.
So I
Yeah,
guess what you're
that's the
saying
piece I'm
is
missing.
that you're worried that once you get in a relationship that it's going to separate. So why put yourself in that place in regards to the kid? So just start off this way.
Mhm.
You and this person can have a good relationship and just worry about the kid, and then you can have your life outside of that where it's not impacted by kid situations. But that's not how life goes. Your life is still impacted by that child, even with your outside life. So
Yeah,
And it's very
you're almost
the woman's emotions is very unpredictable.
These
we
some
say
good
their
points.
emotions, but his emotions as well.
His emotional, because the reason why you feel like that is
'Cause it's
because
not
you got
here.
there's an emotional trauma that you either have not addressed, or you just accept it and you trying to move on with that being your back.
And that's why I was making the face earlier, Pink.
okay.
Because we've already
Took
talked
you
to-
30
this is-
minutes to
this is
reveal
my-
that?
This is really my real friend outside of here in the real world, and we've talked about this, and I'm just like,
I think
No, these some good points.
But I think when people talk about parenting, it comes from a very vain place. It comes from a I, me,
very selfish.
and not the
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
The-
Very selfish.
How the child is affected. What's fucked up is how the child is affected that child may not even be aware of it until he's your age now.
Yeah.
And then and that child not able to date and not able to have a family because you done fucked him up.
And stay running.
And you don't even know that you fucked him up. He don't even know you fucked him up because my dad did love me.
I'm a youth counselor.
He just lived 2 states away, but he loved me.
It causes confusion, yeah.
They're in my office. They're 14, 15, 16. Well, the age group for the kids that I counsel is 16 to 22. And they're in my office, Bubba. And they're talking to me about a situation that you're trying to that is unpredictable. You can't say the kid's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You can't say the woman's going to be fine. You can't say that.
What people don't understand is having a family, having children, that shit is hard. It's difficult. So, like, you trying to find a way where it can be the least difficult for you and not considering the child is neglect.
No. That's, yeah.
You can't even really predict, and you're not really in tune with what actually impacted them as they were going through childhood. There's things that I thought were completely irrelevant that they will kind of mention or bring up as having significant meaning to them. And there's other things that, like, I figured, had a big meaning and kind of meant nothing to them in a lot of ways. Right. And that's that thing of, like, you're just not sure how that child is going to process the situation. Right. You know, but to say that and to kind of come full circle, though, no matter what you do, there's going to be fucked up shit.
Exactly.
Like, you could have a nuclear family in the same roof. You could have a divided thing. There's going to be fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And, to a degree, people got to deal with that.
I mean, the only difference now is we coming into a place of where we more aware, where you can, like, kind of not fix, but you can address these things in real time with your children now. It used to be you had to wait until the kids were pink kids' age. And then they'd be like, Dad, that one time when I had a recital and you had to work, I felt like you didn't care about anything that I was into. And then, like, he looking at it like, I had to keep the lights on. And to them, it was catastrophic. So, like, but now what's great about your situation is you older now. You can, before you have a child, you can be more aware of yourself. And then so as your child grows, when that child's 7, your child can be more open with how they feel at 7 or 9 or 10 or 11 instead of waiting until they're 19.
Take your time, Bubba.
What?
Take your sweet, precious
keep
time.
Going to Santo Domingo,
no
man. Trust me, man. I got kids. It's so much easier just to fuck some girl who want to smoke weed and fuck, man. It's so much easier.
So much easier.
Especially with little girls, man.
No, it's not. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, and I don't know what you're talking about. No, that was. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all next week, man, on the Bench Podcast. Yeah. Catch y'all.
All right.